Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back for some more RimWorld. And this is the Hussar and Highmate colony. Unfortunately, we are looking at the only true-blooded Hussar left in the place. That's right, one of our founding members by the name of Hutch. He was Shay's husband. She now sleeps alone. He has been killed. And it was entirely my fault. I made the stupid decision not to send his high-mate wife with him, who was a wonderful medical doctor and could have saved his life easily, but he did die while he was out on a caravan. Sacrificed his life for the colony, but he's gone, not forgotten. I mean, we're going to name a statue after him. I'm sure somebody will make one at some point, but sadly, we've got to go on. And that's what we're doing today. We do have the kids here, Booty. He is, let's see, the child of Hutch. He is the son. He is a non-violent pawn, though, so he can't help us out much in defending the place, but I'm going to try and groom him to be our production specialist because, well, he's still very young, so we got a lot of time to go before that happens. Now, that reminds me, first things first, we need to get a production specialist added to our ideology. So one of the things I really want to start to try and push is actually making new ceremonies and getting enough points up. Whoops, wrong thing. Let's go to one of our characters and click that duality of man. So we need to get this up. I need more rituals, more points so we can reform. There's a couple of things I need to change. The drugs are an issue. Every time the Hussars use drugs now, they get a negative mood because of the ideology. It's been a while, but no worries. That's one of the big ones we got to do. Now, with that said, we're coming off of a raid very recently, as you can see. Oh, and there's a mech cluster out on the map, too. Randy dropped what is probably the smallest and weakest, most pathetic mech cluster I've ever seen in my life. This is it. This is not the remains of it. This is the mech cluster. So I'm going to leave this notification up here just to remind me it's there. It's so insignificant, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to let some trader or caravan come through and take care of it. We got 1 hour, 3 hours. See, I was hoping maybe we could grab one of these two. Shay, why don't you get up here and stabilize this guy? And we're going to sacrifice him because I do have a ritual for that. Now, we're trying to remain as a good colony, but that doesn't mean we can't use the rituals that we have. In fact, like I said, I really need to. But nonetheless, let's see. She might not even be able to save him. I'm not going to worry about his partners here in crime. This guy will be enough. 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, dang. It just goes to show she could have saved her husband if I had been so stupid not to send him. And of course, if you're wondering, she was bonded to him. So now she's lost. The psychic bond has been torn from Hutch for 19 days. She's at a -16 to her mood. Oh, well, this is interesting. We've got ourselves a royal tribute collector. Now, I'm not planning on selling our prisoner, although we could. This one's for a quest, too, but no, he's not for a quest. Oh, wait, that's right. He's got paralytic abasia. We just picked him up. Can we actually sell him? So one of them is for, one of our prisoners is dedicated to the public execution. I'm just waiting for him to get up off his feet. No, and they won't take him, I think, because of the paralytic abasia. I guess they're not willing to carry him. But if we go to the execution, yeah, neither of them, since they're both downed, we can't do it. But one of them is lucky because his paralytic abasia is over in a couple of days. So that means he's going to be the last one to hear. So I'll probably just release him since he's going to be healed a lot quicker and able to move around. As soon as that happens, he's going on the chopping block. Aw, shoot. Well, I was hoping that they would leave through that mech cluster, but no such luck, huh? They're going out the opposite way. So we'll get it cleared at some point. All I need is one single smoke launcher and we're in business. By the way, I think we had one drop in the most recent raid. I might be wrong, but we've got a lot of junky weapons. One of them was bio-coated. Yeah, there it is right there. Bio-coated smoke launcher. Oh, man. If that thing wasn't bio-coated, that mech cluster up north there would be completely irrelevant, because it's all turrets, but nonetheless, we won't worry about it either way. I'm going to just make sure everybody's pretty much safe and sound here. Strong, and Shay is out taming some muffalo, so she's unrestricted. These two should be put in the safe zone. I had them hauling some corpses. but that's over, so we can put them back in a safe area. And Shepard stays in the home zone because he really doesn't have much to do outside of it. He's just our gardener and our cook. Speaking of which, let's check the food. Baby food's fine. We've got plenty of kebabs at the moment. And this freezer is getting so full that I'm actually going to build a second one. Yeah, because the psychoid and stuff is overflowing into the stockpile, which is not good. Also, I've got some shelves going. Trust me, I'm working on getting cleaned up. There's a lot of work going on right now. So, unfortunately, I'm trying to cannibalize the little extra pump I had from when I was experimenting. Uh-oh, we got a warg. Where is Shay at? Where's the warg? It's across the river. Okay, Shay, I need you to get inside real quick. Straight through. Come over to here. Yeah, I should allow them to go ahead and do more of these doors. As you can see, I've got them laid out but restricted. But honestly, the big priority right now is it should be the traps. Unfortunately, Strong's big priority is putting the roof in. No, Strong, don't cut down trees. Let's get you to finish this off. I'm going to have to manually get her to take out some of these traps too. Or work on some of them, I should say. Because obviously we got a man-hunting warg, which is a... Oh, I died from malnutrition. What the heck? Well, that was my fault, honestly, because I turned it off. Because I figured he'd heal before we needed to feed him, but he must not have eaten for many days before coming on the raid. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, there goes my idea. Guess what, Carlos? My friend, you just volunteered for a sacrifice, huh, buddy? So I hate to do it. Like I said, trying to be a little bit more moral or, ethically good here in this playthrough. But he's been around long enough. We've been feeding him for so long. I think we've got to get some payoff for this guy. In fact, let's go down to raw for you, buddy. No more lavish meals. Okay, here comes the warg. Oh, look at him. Oh my God, he's dodging. He's literally dodging. That's crazy. All right, so what we actually probably should do first thing is just go ahead and close the store. Let's get Strong down here and Lady V. Oh my God, we're getting the child down here to help us. And Strong's also about to go into labor. Literally, it's flashing here, so she's going to be moving slow. So we're better off just to close the store. Boom, come on, close. All right, thank goodness. Is it attacking the door? Looks like, no. It figured it out. The warg's smart enough, though, to go around the traps. That's insane. I didn't even know that kind of thing was possible. So I think we can still, yeah, I'm just going to force this thing killed here. If we give it enough time, it would probably go off and hunt something else on the map, but having to hang around like this is a little bit annoying. So, get out of here, Shay. Yeah, move. Oh, good, it hit the trap finally. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so now I can just have her finish it off. You're dismissed, Lady V. Thanks for bringing your giant shotgun out here. But, okay, we got a little bit extra meat. Like I said, our freezer is bursting, though, but we'll get it under control. Okay, good job, Shay. She did it. She went ahead and tamed a female where the hell is she going? Oh, she's going through this door. So she got a female muffalo, which is perfect because her first taming job was with a male. So that's exactly what we need. I think I'm going to go ahead and just turn off the rest of these orders. Yeah, I don't want those active. I don't like her going out there. In fact, I'm going to set her back to the home zone only. So you can see the home zone set here. I'm going to have to extend it a little bit once these walls are done, but there's no rush there. Yep, we got what we needed from that pack. In fact, if we need meat, we can hunt them. We might need a little bit of meat. I am trying to get this stockpile floor cleaned up just because we don't have the room to even haul in the corpses at this point. Yeah, the poor warg sitting out here on the trap that had killed it, but we'll get it in the freezer. Let's see here. Turn these off. I think... Oh, no. Animal starvation. So my idea for the fence is going to work, but I forgot all about it. Come on, get over here, Strong. I need you. I'm going to have to put in a little door right here. Or animal flap. Yep. Let's do it. Plain leather. There we go. We'll rush this, too, so these things don't die. Oh no. Just before she could get over here and work on it, she went into labor. Jump to location. Alright, cancel your work there. Go ahead and head to bed. She's going to consume a grilled kebab right before she gives birth, but I think it's time. There you go. Okay, whoop, hit the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and gather for birth. There it is. Begin. This can take a while, but what I'll do is I'll just speed things up. Here we go. Alright, everybody's ready. I'll show you guys as soon as the birth starts happening. We'll get a little countdown bar, but like I said, right now we just kind of wait. And there we go. Oh man, it went so quick. I'm sorry. It snuck up on me, but we've got ourselves little baby Strong. There she is. Wonderful. Let's take a quick peek. So she starts with the genetic trait of kind. That's nice. And let's look at all the rest of her little stats here, her genes. She's very happy, heat tolerant, hyper aggressive, which is good because that means she is able to attack and fight and defend. So that's positive. Now, what else? Kind instinct. There we go. High libido, of course. And very attractive. Red eyes. Short-haired. Standard body. Yada. Blue skin. Great shooting. Awful mining. Awful plants. Awful social. Interesting. And looks like, yeah, great social. That's recessive. All right. So there she is. We got to come up with a name for her. But that is awesome. And in fact, I'm going to make sure... Yep, we've still got a high chance for another pregnancy already with Strong, so let's do it. We need the population. I can't just count on recruitment alone because we're restricted to only Hussars and Highmates, so it could be a while before we get some fresh blood in the colony, but I will definitely accept them, especially now that our boy Hutch has passed away. We're going to need it. We're going to need some new Hussars, hopefully a new Highmate or two. That would be a lot of fun as well, but probably a bit more rare. Okay, well, Strong got up just in time to build the little place. Actually, the animal's down now. What the heck happened to the other one? Wait, we had two. Where is this one at? Oh, why didn't she bring it in? I probably screwed it up. I don't know. Oh, it's outside her area. Yeah, I think I set her a little bit too quickly. I restricted her zone there. All right, so grab the muffler. Actually, first things first. Let's rescue this one. It's starving to death, so we just get a little bit of food in it. It should be okay. Hauling granite, consuming fine meal. Can she feed this, please? Prioritize feeding it. There we go. Little baby food. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to force her. Oh, okay. We're getting the notification it's starting to roam. I was going to say, I need to force her to do it, but she's got it. Hey, look at this. We got the healthy childbirth. Let's name the baby. Amaya, that's a nice name. For now, at least for now. We'll keep it as that. I like that, actually. Amaya Strong. We could do some sort of play on the name Strong, but we'll keep it as such. I like it. She's going to be a fine addition to the colony. I have no idea what we want to make her. It's unfortunate with the nobody's good at mining, though. Of course, Hutch... we were dependent on him for that, but yeah, she's got the awful mining gene. Well, I think it's about time to start forcing somebody to work on these drugs here. We're down to 11 go juice, and the pressure has been relieved a little bit because of our loss of Hutch, but I still can't rely on that few. In fact, we've been lucky, but some of the kids might at some point... I don't know if I'm assuming they can develop or inherit the trait for go juice addiction, so we got to watch out for that also. Oh man, look at this. The little baby just got sensory mechanites. So Buddy got him as well as the kid. I guess in some ways that's kind of good because we don't have to worry about her throwing a fit. Although if she does, it's just you calm her down right away and no big deal. Although that's kind of sad, So there we go. Let's see, did she manage to make any? Yeah, she basically almost doubled our stash. Got us plenty of yayo here. Let me look at my Psych IT. Okay, I want to make sure that's limited. Because I don't, since we're on a wintry map here where we only have like half the year to grow stuff, I don't want to be wasting any of our plant matter, whether it's potatoes or the psychoid plant. It's the 1st of September, or Septober already. I don't know if we're going to get another crop harvested out of this, but we might get super lucky. But nonetheless, we'll see how it goes. Oh boy, there it is, folks. Strong is pregnant again. So she literally just had Amaya here 11 days ago. Boom. Shepherd is a stud, that is for sure. Well, we expected it. He's a Highmate and a housemate, by the way. He's both. That's his background, housemate. But no, he's industrious as well, so that might have something to do with it. But there she is, helping to further populate the colony. This is great news. Of course, it does mean in a couple of months she's going to be a lot less productive, but that's okay. That's okay. It makes a big difference right now. And eventually, as research continues, once we get septic tanks figured out, we're going to switch over to something more like I think some, artificial procedures here with the fertility and stuff. I was confused earlier in the playthrough about xenogenetics. That's not really what we want. We'll probably get there, but I definitely want fertility procedures, although we've got that. And then the next big one is growth vats. Yeah. So microelectronics as well. This is going to open up the comms console, which is pretty huge for the kiddos here, because in addition to the learning in the school, the comms console will help them a lot just on their own. They go up to it and gain social. So that'll be pretty important. Now, I think, though, with like the fact that both of our high mates have extremely good social, she's at a 17 and he's at a 20, that's probably going to help the kids, too, in terms of their learning. But we'll see. Obviously, there's only one way to find out, so I'm really excited for that. Oh man, well, speaking of a reduced work efficiency, I don't know if you noticed it, it just said though that Strong has contracted diarrhea from drinking dirty water. So that's one of the first times that's happened. Fortunately, it seems like the well water around here is pretty good, but she obviously just got sick from it. I think if we look over here, it'll show pollution level 0. I think it does say that there's a moderate chance for it. Now, I don't know what the red circle's indicating. Just the area where it's being used? Or is it because it's overlapping? I'm not sure, but I don't think there's pollution. Well, I know there's not because it says 0. So we haven't researched septic tanks either. So all our pollution's going right out into the river. Hopefully if I've got it set up correct. This is, of course, the first time I've ever played with the Dub's Bad Hygiene, but I'm enjoying it quite a lot, and I'm looking forward to incorporating like bathrooms and stuff. This was a terrible job, by the way. I'm sorry for the appearance of the current bathroom, but in the future, when I build like the hospitality buildings, because we've got casino and spa and all kinds of restaurant, of course, I'm going to do that over the river here with some bridges that we've got modded in, and I've got to incorporate bathrooms into that build too. Now, it sounds pretty mundane, but for a RimWorld player who's never played with Dub's Bad Hygiene, it is pretty fun to anticipate like a whole new concept to around the building and designing of stuff. It's a big part of the reason I love RimWorld, is the kinds of designs you can get into. As you can see, we're trying to go a little bit more than just squares and rectangles with this one. Speaking of which, this building is temporary for now. It's just our starter building. Eventually, I think I'll switch this into a research room or something like that. But in case you missed it, if this is your first time, this is going to be our first makeshift hotel. Just because I want to get it up and running. We need some guests to start showing up, make us a little silver and stuff. But in addition, over here, you can see we've got a barn and a nice little yard. Let's get these all dug up. And over here, this will be our kitchen one day when I actually need it. And this thing, once we get a decent miner and clear this out, is going to be our walk-in freezer. Of course, I haven't even got the coolers on the walls yet, but that's all for a future episode. Right now, like I said, this is kind of a priority here. The guest rooms, I want to get that up. Oh man, this is a priority too. She's working on the guest room stuff first because it's closer, I think, but I'm forcing them. I'm also allowing the kids to come out here into the safe area and just to bring resources to these traps. As you can see, they're doing pretty good, but we are getting low on wood here. Well, look at this. So I decided to go ahead and have a ritual before we have our public execution. Like I said, I need to start stacking these ritual points or whatever they're called. And at the same time, literally like 2 seconds after I started it, we get ourselves a nice little bulk goods trader. Oh, good. And they're not tribal. So, man, we are desperate for some steel. And I actually have some decent amount of silver saved up. So this will be a very good trade. Additionally, it's possible that they will leave the map and go through the mech cluster, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just check and find out how good this ritual is. Come on, hurry it up, hurry it up. It's at max speed. These things take forever. Beautiful. So we went from 1, due to the quality of the ritual, your development points have increased by +1. So we went from 1 to 2. That is gorgeous. All right, just what we wanted. So let's just check the, there it is. It's called the duality of man. Hussars and Highmates, of course, both opposite ends of the spectrum. But there it is. It's pretty, you know, rudimentary. But like I said, hopefully in a couple of hours, this guy's actually down to 9 hours left. He is going to be sacrificed. Okay, well, what is better than a little bit of commerce before a good old sacrifice? And I'll say nothing. The answer to that question is nothing. So we are buying some steel, some reinforced barrels. That's going to be very important once we get the research to do some mortars, which I need to get focused on. And I bought 1 hin because that's all they have. And a component, a little stack of components. As you can see, I'm turning in some drugs and some clothing. You know, actually 1,000 potatoes too, which I hate to do, but it helped tremendously to get that to kind of balance us out. So we didn't use all our silver on that trade, but I think I'm also anticipating the winter. I'm going to start getting some kibble going here. Let's see. Can I set this to the top? I wonder if shepherd missing protein. Okay, so we need meat. Yeah, for sure. We got plenty of potatoes and stuff. All right, make sure he's set to 1,000 kebabs. See, at that rate, he'll never make any kibble because he's always making kebabs. I like having a lot, but it's kind of too many. So we'll do, and if he gets down to 50, he'll restart. 200, that should be good enough. And Psyche Tea, I just sold a bunch of that. We're good on baby food for a long time, probably. All right, now we need to have our Hussar go out and do some hunting. Let me look and see which animals are actually close. Oh my gosh, it's so nice not having the Fog of War mod installed. I love it. It's a very unique and fun mod, but it is a breath of fresh air to be able to just look out at the map and not have like my vision obscured. But nonetheless, like I said, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I do have a previous playthrough, the Toxic Waster playthrough, where we go the whole 130 plus episodes with the Fog of War enabled. So all we can see is what's in the sight line of our colonists, basically the base itself, and any cameras I happen to have up. But like I said, it was unique, a lot of fun, but I am glad to get back to normal. Okay, guys, well, it is not a great expected quality. 60% could be better, but I did build an altar here, so we can start it at that. We've got Carlos selected. Everybody's invited, including the kids. Let's go. All right, I'm going to speed it up. Like I say, these rituals do take a while. There we go. Oh, nice, satisfying. Due to the poor quality. What? No development. What poor quality? That started at alter ideogram. What? That's unfair. No, all that work, all that planning. Hold on. No, that's not what I want to do. Dang it, I'm trying to select the body. Stripped him instead of hauled him. So let me look here. So we're still at just 2? Ideology? Oh, 2 of 10 still. So it was totally wasted. Didn't work out at all. Dang it. I guess we're going to have to stick with, I don't know, just this needs a straight up full room right here with altars, lectern, leader present, pews and stuff. So that one I kind of have to wait on. Let's see, the one we just did, the celebration, and then that's it. Let's see, leader speech. You must assign the role of divine secretary. Have we not done that? I thought I did. Again, role change, not the pre-seat leader. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that with Shay. She'll be the leader. All right, confirm. You're about to assign the role to Strong. No, not to Strong. Divine Secretary to Strong. Why does it say Strong? Shay is selected now. What the heck? All right, let me figure this out. Okay, I think I've got it set up properly. Shay should become the lead. He is already the moral. Wait, what? Oh, so I got him confused because you now Shepherd is not it. Maybe that's what popped up. So the priest. Shepherd needs to be the priest? I'm a little confused here. Let's try this. So we set her as the lead now. Let's see. No, she's the priest. What the heck is going on with this? See, I've never played the fluid ideology, so this is tougher to get down than the, let's leave the, cancel the role change, please. Yeah, confirm that. This is tougher to get down than the, Dub's Bad Hygiene mod was, figuring out this silly ideology. So I'm assuming now what probably needs to happen is there's no role. The leader? Okay, it shows her. Alright, so if we go to set Shepherd, that reset that. See, I think I'm just having trouble with the controls. That's probably what's mystifying. Wait. The Divine Secretary, right? That's what we want, because she's the priest. Yeah, I think it might just be user error. So let me see if we can't get this correct for a third attempt here. Come on, so watch the rolls. He should... Yes. Okay, yeah. So that was my own fault, guys. Oh, boy. I'll get it worked out, though. Like I said, trying out the new systems and stuff is great. It's fun, but you do kind of have to make mistakes. Sometimes it's a little trial and error, but we'll get through it. Oh man, well this isn't good right here. We got the fire burning into our trap funnel. It is set. Yep, it's properly set. I've got everybody unrestricted right now to come out and hopefully deal with this. Oh man, you know how long it takes me to set up those traps? We finally just almost, not even fully, have the trap funnel done, and now the fire comes at us. In fact, poor Strong, she's just being pulled in so many different directions right now. I've got her hunting these elk out here and stuff, trying to build some traps. At least, like I said, the kids can come out here and drop off some of the lumber and stuff for her. At least they can drop off part of it, apparently. There we go. Come on. One more here. Let's do that one. Beautiful. All right, we're missing a few in the front, like I said, thanks to the fire Randy set. But we'll get those redone. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, and the fire's starting to come in through the corners here of the compound. Get on it, you guys. This is ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and expand this section. I'm going to expand it anyway, thanks to this wall extension, but let's just get these things taken care of. Randy's killing me over here. But nonetheless, guys, we've had a pretty successful episode. At least nobody got killed or anything, so I consider that a big success nowadays. Thank you so much for joining me for the series so far. Hopefully it's going to be another long and glorious series like my previous ones. As I've mentioned, if you are interested in watching the Toxic Waster or some of the other RimWorld series I've done, there are links down in the description below. You can also check out the Discord link down there. Join our little community. We have discussions about RimWorld, many other games. I also have a Patreon link if you'd like to support my work here on YouTube. You can donate as little as $2 a month and get access to all the exclusive or bonus videos, early releases I put up there. Nonetheless, guys, I appreciate you so much, and I will see you on the next one.